guys, my name is Ronel Robas. So let's talk about building electrical system. So let's go guys. Building electrical system. So what is electricity? Electricity is a general term that encompasses a variety of phenomena resulting from the presence of the flow of electric charge. The first use of electric supply were established in 1882 by Thomas Edison. Power generation of transmission. Power generation systems are simplified the combination of potential of stored energy converter providing kinetic energy, which in motors, lighting, heating, and other convenience of modern lives. So electrical power transmission involves the bulk of generating sites such as power plant to an electrical substation where voltage is transformed and distributed to consumers and other substitution. This is current is sent through transformers to increase the voltage to push the power long distances. Electrical charge goes through high voltage transmission lines. Electricity generated at power plants, grid stations, electricity substation, transformers, power lines, and entry in the buildings. So, in urban areas, electrical cables are usually used in underground and are brought up to entry point of ground level at basement level. These cables terminate in a distribution board at the first convenience position. Distribution board. So, a distribution board, also known as panel board, is a component of electricity supply system that divides an electrical power feed into subsidiary circuits while providing a protective fuse or circuit breaker for each circuit in a common enclosure. The distribution board will be fitted with a seal box to prevent moisture from entering the insulation of the service cable. The position choosing the distribution board should be readily accessible both for meter reading and for replacing fuses. In some cases, special glass casing is provided so that meter can be read without entering the premises. Main circuit breaker. So, the main circuit breaker controls the electricity flow from your two main wires to your hot bus bars. Tripping the main circuit breaker disrupts the 240 volts of electricity before it reaches your branch breakers. It should be easily accessible but away from the main traffic flow in the house, for example in charge of basement and etc. Short circuit. When a part of a wire carrying current touches another wire of parts of the circuit and gives electricity a path of less resistance. For example, wire with faulty insulation becomes exposed and touches metal, current can easily flow and result is a shock. Less resistance implies more heat casing for the eruption. Ground wire and earthing wire. Purpose of such wire is to direct electricity from any short circuiting hot wire into earth, hence preventing electric shocks. Basic wiring system in a building. Wiring in the building either runs on the surface or is cancelled in the construction. Surface wiring is cheaper, but its appearance limits its use. Different types of electrical wiring system. The types of internal wiring usually used are: first is clit wiring, second is wooding, kissing and clapping rating, third is CTS or TRS or PVC shield wiring, fourth is lead shield head or metal shield head wiring, fifth is consult wiring. Clit wiring system. This system of wiring comprises of ordinary PVC insulated wires, occasionally sheeted or weatherproof cable braided and compounded, held on walls or ceilings by means of plastic or wood. Clit wiring system is a temporary wiring system, therefore it is not suitable for domestic premises. The use of clit wiring system is over nowadays. Bethane wiring. So, single core or double core or three core TRS cable with a circular oval shaped cable are used in this kind of wiring. TRS cable are chemical proof, waterproof, but are slightly affected by lubricating oil. The TRS cable are run on well-seasoned and straight teak wood beaten with at least a thickness of 10 mm. The cables are held on the wooden batten by the means of tiny brass-like clips, Bangkok clips, already fixed on the batten with brass pins and spaced at an interval of 10 cm for horizontal runs or 15 cm for vertical runs. Advantage and disadvantage of batten wiring. So, advantage: wiring installation is as simple and easy. Second is cheap compared to other electrical wiring system. Third, repairing it is easy. Fourth, strong and long lasting. Fifth is customization can be easily done in the wiring system. Disadvantage: first, can be installed in the humidity, chemical effects, open and outdoor areas. High risk of fire. Not safe from the external water and tear and weather effects because the wires are openly visible or to heat, dust, steam, and smoke. Heavy wires can be used in batten wiring system. Kissing and capping wiring. Kissing and capping wiring system was famous wiring system in the past, but it is considered obsolete these days because of conduit and sheeted wiring system. The cables used in the kind of wiring were PVC or any other approved insulated cable. The cables were carried through the modern kissing enclosure. The kissing is made up of strip or wood with parallel grooves cut lengthwise as to accommodate PVC cables. Advantage, disadvantage of kissing and capping wiring. So, iyang advantage: it is cheap wiring system as compared to sheeted and conduit wiring system. Second, it is strong and long-lasting wiring system. Third, customization can be easily done in this wiring system. Fourth, it is safe from oil, steam, smoke, and rain. Fifth, no risk of electric shock due to covered wires and cables in kissing and capping. So, disadvantage: there are high and risk fire kissing and capping wire system. Second, not suitable in the acidic alkalis and humidity conditions. Third, costly repairing and need more material. Fourth, white ants may damage the casing and capping of wood. Conduit wiring. An electrical conduit is a tube used to protect and route electrical wiring in a building or structure. There are two types of conduit wiring according to pipe installation. First is surface conduit wiring, second is concealed conduit wiring. Surface conduit wiring. If conduit installed on roof or a wall, it is known as a surface conduit wiring. In this wiring method, they make hole and surface of wall on equal distance, and conduit is installed in with the help of Rowell plugs. Concealed conduit wiring. If the conduct is hidden inside the wall slots with the help of plastering, it is called concealed conduit wiring. In other words, the electrical wiring system inside the wall, roof, or floor with the help of plastic or metallic piping is called concealed conduit wiring. Types of conduit. Metallic conduit. These are made out of steel, which is very strong but costly at the same time. Non-metallic conduit. A solid PVC conduit is used as non-metallic conduit nowadays, which is flexible and easy to bend. Electrical installation. Electrical installation requires necessary design planning, taking into consideration the whole requirements of activities to be carried out in the building. The following are suggested. Planning and designing. Layout of working drawings. Application to electric supply company for granting estimated load supply and requirements to transform substation. Third, laying conduit for underground supply lines before correcting and completing the work planned to work. For laying conduit in slabs and learn reinforcement fixing of fan boxes in slabs, reinforcement for main supply to consumer units or rooms. Design and planning. The design and planning of an electrical installation is governed by the type of user to the building and requirements of the consumer thereof. Second, therefore, it is essential to consult licensed electrical contractor at the planning stage for providing and planning electrical installation, which should be safe and efficient in its use and adequate for its intended purpose.